Meanwhile, back home, we got some relief yesterday with some cooler temperatures and the shower activity. We hadn't seen measurable rainfall at SeaTac in 2 weeks, so it was kind of a nice little relief from the sunshine and or a break from the sunshine. But if you like that, and it is summer after all, we're getting more sunshine, so that's good news. As we go throughout the day today, do expect a good amount of sunshine, but this evening, we will start to see increasing cloud cover. So over the next few hours, get out and enjoy it. But don't worry, we'll see more this weekend. So as we put the clock into motion, you can see we increase our clouds this evening. We'll start to see a few light showers developing overnight, and they could last into tomorrow morning. But as we go throughout the afternoon tomorrow, notice how we clear significantly. So we are expecting increasing sunshine on Saturday, but we could start the day very similar to how we started today. And there's a live look with our Queen Anne Tower cam. We do still have some clouds out there. A lot of you are clearing nicely, but we'll keep a few clouds around. 67 degrees right now. We have nice calm winds, and temperatures elsewhere, well, most of you are in the mid to upper 60s, although we do have some 70s there, like in Puyallup and Chehalis, as well as in Mount Vernon. And so as we go into FIDO'S forecast for the afternoon forecast, that is, we are looking at Lucy and Minnie, and they are so excited and ready to go for their walk because they are like, okay, dry pause, I'm down, let's go right now. So mostly sunny right now to partly sunny as we get into this evening, and then again overnight or late tonight we'll start to see a few showers developing. And it's just a weak little system, so we're not going to see anything like what we saw yesterday. In the mountains today, look for partly sunny conditions with temperatures at past level in the low to mid 60s, and we'll have a westerly wind around 5 to 10 miles per hour. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast. We had a few morning showers, and of course we had a good amount of cloud cover, but then it's turning to a partly sunny afternoon. And then tomorrow we could wake up to similar conditions with cloud cover and maybe some drizzle, but then that will also clear. Sunday though, lots of sunshine pretty much all day, warming temperatures mid to upper 70s, and then our warmest day looks to be Monday, low to mid 80s. So we do have some more 80s coming, but you can see the rest of the week we stay in the 70s, and that's because we have onshore flow, just bringing in a little bit cooler weather and just a few clouds. Not bad.
I think a lot of people are going to be very happy with that forecast. Thank you, Jordan.